Yo, I ain't know what to say, so I rolled the weed up, let it blow me away. They say I don't dress like much, couple hundred no cologne, you can smell my ways. If I leave with it, then I rest my case. Fuck you, the game, and the rest my taste. Bitch, better pray for she bless my stage. Don't hit my line, yeah, I crept in safe, yeah, I crept in, bitch. Hold up. Hey, nigga, you was in squad, but you left for the chase. Your foundation don't mesh with the face. I packed your love with the rest.
In one.
Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening. I am the one, the only Matic B. Mobley sitting here with V. Brown.
Hey.
And we're still sitting here with Kensington Tay. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move very quickly. Tay had a few things that he want to talk about, so let's dive in.
But before we do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Okay? It's on you, Jack.
I'm ready to dive.
This is thing.
This is my lane.
We're going to go battle the sexes probably.
It's not nothing too deep. It's just like I was thinking, how wise relationships and all that kind of superficial now, because it's like everything is, how can people use one another? Why is nothing genuine no more? And it's like, why nothing's less? And then it's like, why even, dive into it? Because it's a dirty game. So it's like, why even try?
Why even try to have a relationship, you saying?
In some way. I mean, not everybody is going to be a bad person, but it's like, why put yourself through the hassle knowing that what's out there?
You mean like nowadays, right?
Basically.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying.
Wow. That's something for you to say. You're fairly young. Like I'm hearing a lot of that from my friends and one of my sisters who are 40s and 50s. Like they're having, like it's like a shit in the dating pool. Like a turd is just floating through the dating pool for them. It's like everybody out.
but nowadays the dating pool, no matter what the age is horrible, because guess what? Everybody is. I just feel like everybody following the same format, floor plan. It's no doubt about it. It's like to me, none of us know what we're doing. Like we just emulating the shit that we see. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but a bunch of girls giving girls bad advice, a bunch of guys giving guys a bunch of bad advice.
I mean, I definitely try to give.
Let's see. At the same time, it's like, is it really good advice? Because the reason why I say that, because we don't follow the shit that we say.
I mean, to a certain extent, like my homie was getting married and he was going through it with his fiance, and I was telling him, don't make the same mistake I made. I was telling him, like, channel his anger, don't say nothing. Like, you're going to regret later. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let this temporary emotion ruin anything y'all got going on.
Right.
So I was trying to tell him, make him understand. I just told him, like, don't make the same mistake I made in the long. That's basically it.
I mean, sometimes, man, you get with somebody that'll bring the fucking worst out of you, man. Listen, look, don't lock and key your fucking mouth. It's the truth. Sometimes you get people that bring the worst out of you. Like my last relationship, I'm trying to tell you, bro, all the things I told people was impossible to happen. When I got in that relationship, all the stuff I told people that couldn't happen, it did happen. So I owed everybody an apology because I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she took me to a level that I never knew that I could get to. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I looked in the mirror. I was like, you're a horrible person now. And then I realized, I'm allowing this person to make me that. You know what I mean? That's why I'm kind of malice and callous now a little bit.
I kind of feel that a little bit, but I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, I get it.
You say you don't want to say to her.
I definitely feel
you know, because look, I'm like this. Okay. All right, okay. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. I'm sorry. Let's get it.
As usual.
So let's say this, right? You meet a girl. You meet a woman, and you know what I mean. She everything you looking for physically, like God damn, everything add up, right? Everything add up perfectly. So you talk to her, and she on her best behavior, right? Not knowing that she has a volatile mom who has a volatile mom who has a volatile mom, right? And she taking all these, they have a what's the name, a reputation of mistreatment, thinking they could talk to them any kind of way because they had beta males before. They had beta. Every generation had beta male. That's the thing they like, so they can talk to them any kind of way. So when that girl see that, see all those generations doing that same thing. So naturally, she take that same habit, and she think that she could talk to you any kind of fucking way. You know what I'm talking about? And that's real. That's the realest shit in the world. That's the realest shit in the world. And that'll bring the worst out of a man. For a 5'2" motherfucker think you could talk to a 6'8" motherfucker any kind of way. Nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, do you know who the fuck I am?
I'm looking there. You looking there with nigga. And she's serious. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, like, I
just
go
got
on.
paid. I can't have a couple dollars with the fucking thing.
It just, I mean, that you see that more often than not. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like they have all, like, the generations are having all these beta males. Then when and then when that girl keeps seeing that and she think that's how she's supposed to approach a man because her mama did it, her mama's mamas did it, her mama's mom did. You know what I'm saying? And she take that and vice versa for males too. Dad talk you talk to a woman any kind of fucking way. So we start adopting that shit. But more often than not, it's you fucking girls. You fucking girls. You adopt y'all.
It's
y'all
an
adopt
awful
that shit.
pathology to repeat,
And
I can count more incidents that I witnessed
well, I was about to
as women. No, I wasn't. I know. I'm usually coming to
I'm glad you cut me off.
I'm
'cause I
usually
was about
coming to
go.
my doll's aid and rescue, but most incidents that I've seen, public scenes and everything, it's the women as the antagonizers. It's like if you just wait. There's a time and a place for everything. You don't have nothing to prove. Like you said, you this little 5'2" minute, and you barking at this man in front of people, in front of your family, his family, that kind of stuff. It's a no fly. It's a no fly. Sorry.
When you treat them nice, they think you're weak. When you treat them well, they think you're weak.
Mm-hmm.
But contrary to popular belief, some men want to treat their women well.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do that with every woman because every woman ain't raised in an environment where they mothers and stuff been treated well. So when they see this shit, oh, he a pushover. No, he trying to treat you like a lady. And then once you start that nut shit, you on your own. You
How about the ones they really don't know how to treat a good one that is treating them like a lady, and then they say all these things. That's another thing we said it before. Women they name everything from A to Z what they're looking for in a guy, but then they go for the exact opposite. Or when they have all that. He's laughing. When you finally get all that checklist, it's like, I'm bored.
They find, I was going to say that.
You bored? This is what you asked for.
You can have the career, the job, the house, the car, the plan, and they'll be like, he don't sell drugs. He never shot nobody. He don't got a gun. I don't like his beard. And it's like, I'm cool. I'm going to go find somebody else. And he the complete opposite. That's who they get pregnant by. Now they hate men and then the cycle. Continue with certain spins. I mean, I've seen this firsthand. So it's like, I wasn't always there.
That's what I'm saying. It's standards. Like, and I feel like if you're going out there into the dating pool, have your own set of standards and know what you're looking for, but be able to meet your standards and what you're looking for. Don't be a 3 thinking you pulling an 8. Forget a 10. Don't be a 3 and I'm not just talking about appearance. Like your whole thing from your looks to what you can offer someone. I know people often say, what are you bringing to the table? That's just figuratively, but you have to be able to manage yourself and make it on your own. You're supposed to be able to take care of yourself. Just know and rest assured, I got me if nothing else. I only need your companionship and some sexy time. That's all I need from you. And for you to not cause me stress. And have those standards. Like, don't think you are, and this is for women, like, don't think that you are in subsidized housing and you're entitled to the millionaire doctor just because you're pretty. Stop relying on pretty. Stop relying on the fact that you just have a vagina. Come on. You got to offer something more than that. And men, stop thinking just because you hung like a bull, like you can rule the world and you don't have to respect anybody. No, if you broke, if you got an efficiency, you don't deserve to talk to that woman any kind of way, the one who's basically paying your rent for that little efficiency. You don't get the millionaire doctor either.
But when you say standard, right? When you say the standard, like I look at it like this, right? If you can say that I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. You got to know how. Do you even know how to treat that when you get that? Do you know how to handle that? Do you know what to do with that? Do you know how to maintain that?
And that's the thing.
Because I'm like I look around like men. If we really look at it, men. We don't have this like we don't have a real long checklist. The checklist maybe five things. They have a 35 page checklist.
Okay.
And get that and don't know what the fuck to do with.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can tell, like this was the most frustrating thing to me. You can tell me everything in the world that you want out of me, but can't tell me what you can do for me.
Mm-hmm. And when you do raise a question or an opinion, it's World War III.
Just said that earlier. I was on the phone having a conversation. I was telling her, I'm like, these women want a man to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but it's like, you can't tell me what you can do for this man. Like I said earlier, he got a car, he got a this, but it's like, what do you bring to the table? It's not even, we're going to take it with the table. What do you bring to the relationship to make that man at ease? Whether it's mentally, how was his day? Are you cool? Did you eat? Want me to cook for you? Want to spend some time together? That's the things that matter to me now as I got older. You know, I'm not, the appearance is cool, I got to be attracted to, but I'm not really interested in the BBL and all. I'm not really into all of that. I'm more like mentally now, like I need to be stable because it's like, if I get into a relationship, it's like, it's not just me, it's also my son.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking stability now, like, are you a good person for me? And are you a good person to be around my child in the long run? You feel what I'm saying? So I really stay out of all of the women that's the loud ones. And it's like, why, when those type of women scare me, like the man gotta have this and that, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm cool. I already know what type of word this is. I'm like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But if a woman be like, how was your day? Did you eat? How was work? Tell me about your day. That's going to automatically be like, that's a win for me. Right there. That's automatically a win because you care. It's not like, give me money. I need my nails done. And I just met you. Give my nails done. Oh, I'm getting my hair done. Send me some money. The one to ask, how was your day? Are you cool? What's on your mind? That's going to automatically win over anybody else. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Wow. When did that become the criteria, dare I say, for I don't know, for lack of words? Like, when did that become like, I met you a month ago and now you're obligated to get me a new pack of Yaki for my for my hair and get me some gel on my nails? Like, when did that become the boyfriend criteria?
Social media. Social media. I think that's the downfall of a lot of things in society.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I agree 100% that everybody look at other people's lifestyle and try to emulate it. You know, especially the female. I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you something that maybe none of y'all notice, but I notice it. I know because I'm very observant. All females party the same way. They party the same way. They come in dry at first, right? They little friend, they meet up and get in a little group.
In the same dress.
In the same, they pretty much dress the same.
I'm sorry.
Same eyelashes.
Same eyelashes.
Okay, so they ain't turned at first, right? So they get a couple of drinks in them, right? No bullshit, right? Hand of God. This is how the party gonna go the whole night. Hey. No matter what state, they could go to
sparkly bottles.
They can go to Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the same way it was
sparkly
in North
bottles.
Philly. Hey, they party
body contrast.
Way party the same way. Ain't nothing different.
Park down the middle wig.
Listen, if you don't believe me, it's Friday, right? It's Friday. Tomorrow morning, look at your timeline.
That's exactly.
Hey,
sorry.
And look, they smacking each other ass. So, all right, all you see is little teeny hands. Little teeny hands. They party they party the same motherfucking way. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. And then they say you boring. I be looking like, you motherfuckers do the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again, but I'm bored.
And
Yeah. Do it again, brother. They get the camera. cursor right
I'm so sorry. I feel like we're laughing at.
The same shit over and over again. And you know why? You know why it's the same way? Because everybody doing that on social media. So they
Social media is the influence.
So, look, social media got their mind so tore up
This
that
is the party standard.
they think that they think that the shit is different.
Mm-hmm.
No, girl, it's the same one as the other girl. You doing this because your squad of girls doing this because they saw another squad of girls doing this, and they saw another squad girls doing it.
That's marketing.
Yo, it's real shit.
Y'all giving people free marketing
way.
out here and advertising. Like,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, that's definitely
The
that's why
same
I don't really
joy, dog.
I don't really deal with those type of women no more. It's just like I've seen it repetitively over and over, and it's like, nah, that's not it. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having fun, by all means have your fun, but when you in a club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, it's like
the same, but that's the part. The same identical way. You did this yesterday. You'll come back with a new dress on and do the same thing. Only thing you did, the girl that couldn't make it yesterday, she made it today.
Mhm.
So now you're gonna do that shit with her.
My sis here tonight. We outside.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I start. We outside.
Part down the middle.
That's how I start. They walking in. They got the phone up and shit. They walking in. Boom. They don't never record the part when they drive when they first walk in. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When they read in the room and shit like that, they waiting for it.
What I love to see people upload this goofy shit. The walk after they got the little strappy dizzy shoes in their hand, barely making it through the parking lot. That they leave toe up, but that's living.
But like I said, he's right. Social media got them all doing this shit the same way every time. That's why they had the same result. They had the same results. Like everybody, I think everybody emulate a little bit of social media in a relationship, no matter male or female. I really do. Because you know why? Because people will post the good times, the good parts.
nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing bad. Everybody think this is the way. This is the way that the relationship go. They don't never put in the parts that, you know what I mean, the arguments, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The miscommunications, none of the real shit get put there.
Yo,
like,
I remember the one time I did many years ago. It was a serious one, and I did it for the intention and to drive a point. And one time I changed my status when I was still like an active Facebook user, and we had a little quarrel or whatever, and I changed my relationship status. You would not believe the response. They were like, I know you fucking lying, and I know you lying. They will go in. Like if you seriously share the bad shit too, you'll be surprised at the outpour of support, even not just folks being nosy, but it's just like if it depends on who it is.
Is it really support?
It depends on who it is. Like I know I saw the eyebrow go up like, them bitches nosy. No, it depends on who it is, who it's from, and how it's sent. It's like, okay, and someone actually told me, why you do that? Why did you do that? And that was me, young, still fairly young, and I'm like, you know what? Why did I do that? I could have just went on about my business.
I don't know about that.
We put too much on here.
If you don't fuck with, if you got in a relationship on your shit and you don't fuck with somebody and you turn it to single, that's the way it is. That's what else? What am I supposed to say? How the fuck else I'm gonna get me something new if I still got this shit to stay in the relationship?
You're right. That was and subconsciously I know that now. Like that was me putting out the bat signal. Hey, we all had.
Yeah.
I'm about to move out in a month, but it didn't go that way.
Nigga, I know. I've been there when I put that single up. The DM be flooded. What happened?
I can see it.
Yeah, you seen my shit before.
I can see it now. All the unsolicited stuff that that can come a man's way. Like, ooh, once you put the bat signal out, it's like,
I don't know, but like you said, I agree that social media is if you're gonna do social media heavy, if you're gonna be an influencer or anything like that, I don't honestly suggest you be with anybody
hmm
because you know what I'm saying. Because everything will be based on so you can't even like a picture no. If you got a girl,
Hmm.
you can't even like a picture no more.
I've been there.
hmm
Why you like a picture? I'm a me.
Seriously?
Yeah, you
This-
know me, Brown. I'm a heavy caption boy. When I like a picture, when I look, the picture could be awful. This shit could be blurry. I read everything. I read it. If the caption dope, I'm like the picture. Sometimes the picture be say I don't, but
Mhm.
that don't matter. And I'll tell you quick. I put it out to the world long time ago before. I'm like, yo, if the caption fucking dope, it's gonna grab me every time. And it could be hard. You could be catching a fish.
Well, she bought it right to you. I'm being nosy
Yeah.
now. She bought it right to you.
You can't
She
even
came
like a
swinging
picture like
braids. Who is this bitch right here? Like,
this was
you go ahead, Tay. Oh.
it was more so like I said, this was back when I was real deep into Twitter and stuff. So it's like it's a lot of women and stuff, but everybody could see what you like. So you happen to scroll down Instagram, they'd be like, this person liked this picture. And then it was like, why you like the pictures of these women, but I post a picture, you don't like nothing to me. But I'm like, I see you every day. We
Mhm.
live together. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like,
Say it again.
it's like
I see you every.
I see
day.
you every day. It's like it's not like it's not like I'm liking a picture and then I'm going to your DM. It's not like I'm liking a picture, I'm scrolling, I'm keeping it pushing. It's different if I'm liking a picture, I'm hard eyes and I'm commenting,
Right.
all in the same sequence and not in her DM. Then you can say something. But if I'm liking a picture, it is the same way women like men's picture. He got a nice car, he dressed nice.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not going to trip. It is what it is. It's social media.
That's what you're there for. You're there for
That's
the
what
likes.
it is. That's exactly what it is. But they don't want to hear that. They think, oh, you want her, slide, you want her.
Yeah.
That's what you're attracted to. That's why you don't comment on.
Low self-esteem.
You want
And that
bitch,
comes
go
from
get her.
social media. You comparing yourself to how
Yeah.
you look, to how they perceived, and then it's like you lost.
The big and the biggest shit the biggest shit that get me. The biggest shit that gets me is they pretend like it's all okay before they're your girl or whoever. They be like, it ain't nothing but it's social media. You know what I'm saying? They have no problem with you liking pictures and stuff like that. None of that shit, right? None of it.
Everything has
None
to
of
stop
it.
then.
Yeah,
Because I own you.
They say that. I'm talking about male. This is male and female.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh no, I mean, that shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't this. That shit ain't that. That shit ain't this. That shit ain't that." Bro,
I own you now.
once that third month for that
Your eyes are
relationship
mine.
start,
Your heart's
It's not
mine.
even a third month. It's more like, well, man, you can get a girl number and you talk to her, and so where other people can see it, and niggas will say something to her, like, "Oh, you busting it out with the bull, da 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 da." Oh, you. That's really how it is. It's like I get DMs from women telling me like, niggas don't like you because I'm laughing with you, or I'm making a joke with you. It's like, I don't want you, but we conversating, and it's like it's crazy, like to be in that insecure.
yeah, because you have your Facebook buddies that you never talked to them before. You never seen them. You never seen them anywhere out anywhere.
Right.
But they online.
just cool.
They're your
That's
fucking
it.
buddy. Like you know what I'm saying. When you say something, they tag, they jump in. But you have those people. You know what I mean? No matter what website you got, you have those buddies. And that's all it is. They just your social media fucking your social media partner.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And then he be like, "Oh, you got to delete this person." You know what I mean,
No, I
y'all
don't.
kiki, ha ha.
Yes, we do.
We do that shit on here
Every day.
I ain't never talked to this. I ain't never seen this motherfucker a day in my life. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had this motherfucking phone number. But this is just what we do. We been doing that shit before you came along. You saw that. You know what I'm saying? You know that already. Now that I'm with you, I can't hang. I can't hang on social media with my social media. I can't be in the virtual world with my homie here.
Nope.
I done had people blocked from my phone and people unfriended and blocked and muted and everything. I'm just like, wow,
That's
I
too
know
much.
this is serious.
That's too much.
And that what I want people to realize, I'm male or female. It's you could take the joy out of a relationship by just doing too much. It's like when you get in a relationship with somebody, it's supposed to be a joyous thing. It's supposed to be an enjoyable thing. If I'm stressing when I'm in a relationship with you, what the fuck is going on? Why are we here? Why are we here? Like every little move.
And it's like, don't stress yourself out.
Yeah,
it's like you said, like I said before, don't try and change nobody. Don't try and change somebody. And if you feel like you got to do all that stressing and peaking and all that, cut yourself free.
Right. You wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. Because I'm like this. Well, if I get in a relationship with somebody, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to continue, like how our lives, all you was an addition to my life. The way my life was going, I might cut the holes out, right? Of course, I might have to cut the holes out, but you supposed to be an addition to my life. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? My life's it's the same flow I had before. It's supposed to continue. The flow not supposed to change. I'm supposed to still be able to move and shake and everything like that. Just
Mhm.
like you are. I'm not supposed to
Mhm.
interfere. You know, but then when you start doing that shit like that, that make a person question, why the fuck am I here? Like what? Like, hold on. I cut out all the cool fun shit to
Mhm.
hang out with you.
For you.
You know what I'm saying? To be with you. And we doing this?
Mhm.
It make no sense.
And one thing you said before, like if you're not, I think that if you are an influencer or some sort of celebrity or public figure, things like that, probably the best thing is to get someone else who is, so that like you both have the same frame of mind.
Terrible idea.
Nah, because when y'all
What?
fall out, it's all over, and people try to capitalize that. That's why
Yeah, they
mad
see
people
it.
are
Your fallout
Ah.
gonna be publicly.
and they're gonna be on YouTube trying to pitch everything, put everything together, and figure out what happened and the details.
But it will still be public, like even if like one of you are, if one of you are
And
popular,
not really because
or like
most,
we don't post our other halves like that. So
it's just like it's like it's like the social media, like it's a lot of times it's dangerous to put your folks in that. If you're an influencer or something like that, it's dangerous to put your folks in that shit because then the motherfucker, like you said, the trolls get in there and start grinding your fucking folks up and shit like that.
Mhm.
Anything, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then
causing trouble.
then your folks expect you to go back at them.
Mhm.
And you be like, and then if you got a large following, you're like, man, I be all motherfucking month going at them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
and the
like what you
spitefulness.
supposed to, like, cause I'm like, when you an influencer or whatever, you're a target. So that shit you supposed to ignore because this is really trolling.
Mhm.
Is it? And, I mean, and the reason why you don't do certain things, you protecting them. And they
Yes.
don't realize that. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They don't
Yes.
realize that.
Like I have a private page, like that, and I even still keep that to a minimum. I don't put my kid and mother half on there all the time. Like, no. I said the people who need to know you know who you are, and that's it. The end.
I don't know.
Don't ask.
I don't know. But I think I think relationships is going down these days. It's because like you said, you getting older and you like now it's like you got to meet a certain criteria now.
You know what else is going